Alright everybody, this next break is 2018 Super Break the Bar Mementos edition. It's a random hit group break number 4. So let's jump over here. There are 40 spots in this break. Each buyer chose their spot. We're going to take those spots and randomize them 5 times. Just realized my typo. We'll then take each hit in the case after we open it, list those, and we'll random those 5 times as well. We'll pair up the 2 lists so that every buyer gets a hit. If it's a hot box containing 100 hits, we're going to random off. We'll take the bottom 60 that aren't matched up to a name. We'll random those 5 times, pair them up again, and then we'll take the bottom 20 and random those 5 times. If it's not one of those, we should end up with around 43, 44 items. We'll take the couple at the end that don't have somebody, and we'll just random those off between everybody. So everybody is guaranteed 1 item, and some people may get 2, or everybody could get 2 and a couple people 3 if it's a hot box. You can view the break live on YouTube, Breakers TV, Twitter, and Facebook. We'll upload it to the YouTube channel once we're done. Jump over here. Get rid of that one. And we've got our list of 40 names. There we are. There's 3, 4, and 5. So we got Ben B up top, Kyle B on the bottom. There we are. Need another list here for our 40 items. Jump over, pull that. Alright, so good luck everybody. Let's see what we can pull. Again, I'll list them in order, and that'll be the order that are in for the random. Just whatever order we pull them in. Okay, this is going to be a similar breakdown to yesterday. Yesterday we had 3 boxes. Today we're going to have, or yesterday we had 2. Today we're going to have 3 boxes. So 3 hobby boxes in this one. I'm going to list those at the top, 1 through 3. Got our 1 of 1 promo pack, so we'll have a 1 of 1 card in there. Got our 1 of 1 relics here. And then we're going to have our 2 encased cards. Start it out with these. We're gonna have our in the news relics. We should have 10 of these. That'll get us up to 13 hits. Maybe. There we go. Start off in the news relic, Robert Kennedy. She got a Robert Kennedy in the news relic. Again, guys, if you missed it, the first 3 hits were 3 hobby boxes. Each one will have a hit in it, but those will be shipped sealed. In the news relic, Harry Houdini. Dwight Eisenhower in the news relic. Got P.T. Barnum. Einstein in the news relic. Number 9, Abraham Lincoln. Number 10 here, Ronald Reagan in the news relic. Jesse James. Barack Obama. And our last in the news relic, Malcolm X. Right. Grab some thick card sleeves right behind me here. I have our pieces of the past here. Be 10 more of these. That'll get us up to 23 hits. Jimmy Carter. Barack Obama. Buzz Aldrin. Richard Nixon. Pablo Picasso. Hillary Clinton. Ronald Reagan. George W. Bush. Martin Luther King Jr. And our last pieces of the past, Herbert Hoover. That one says it's an actual piece of relic from Herbert Hoover. Keep saying I'm going to go online and look and see what the full pieces of relic are, and I haven't yet. There's Hoover. That takes us to 23. 10 more cards here. Did that unintentionally. That'll take us up to 33. Then we'll have all of our one-of-ones left. You can tell I'm getting good at these now. Did that one by luck. Leaving us with our one-of-ones. And this pieces is Babe Ruth. Got a Babe Ruth pieces card. This one's going to be really thick. Original pieces, Frank Sinatra. Not sure what that's from, but that is a really thick card. You can see that there. Got a little bit thicker top loaders on that one. Frank Sinatra pieces card. Another thick one here, Donald Trump pieces relic. Barack Obama. And our last of the 5 pieces cards, Picasso. Right. Yeah, Picasso. Now we got our 5 in the news here. First one, Abraham Lincoln. That's an old article there. In the news, Abraham Lincoln with a 4-cent stamp on there. But these cards are cool for even a stamp collector. Abraham Lincoln 4-cent stamp. Next up here we got an Amelia Earhart news relic. With an 8-cent Amelia Earhart stamp there. Don't know this guy's name, but original news relic. Not sure who that one is a picture of. Anybody have any guesses? To identify that one, in the article here it just says Mr. Swanwick, so that's what we're going to identify it as, is the Swanwick in the news. I'm not sure who the picture is up there. Right here, Frank Sinatra in the news piece. No, but I do believe we have a Samuel Adams in the break. Maybe that's another break later. Frank Sinatra. And we got this one again. I'm still not sure which one that one is. That's the Native American in the news. Looks like we got a 1-of-1 card right here. This will be our 34th card. I got really excited there whenever I saw that name. But it is a 1-of-1 Roberto Clemente Pieces relic. If that would have been the cut signature, you might have seen me lose my mind. 1-of-1 Roberto Clemente Pieces relic. And that is a piece of an article about Roberto Clemente. And it is a 1-of-1. So that's a really cool piece right there. Next up here we're going to have another 1-of-1. This is going to be a Pieces of the Past 1-of-1 Martin Luther King Jr. So we have two more 1-of-1s here. And this one is a limited edition 1-of-1 Joe DiMaggio. So a limited edition 1-of-1 Joe DiMaggio Pieces card. It's really cool. It's got a picture of him. It's got the Forever DiMaggio piece there. 1-of-1 limited edition. This will be card number 37. So we're going to be a good bit over 40 here. Certified autograph by PSA and Beckett, Tim Clark. 1-of-1 autograph. So 1-of-1 Tim Clark auto. I googled, there's a couple popular Tim Clarks. There's a golfer named Tim Clark. But I'm not quite sure which one that one is. Alright, we've got our 1 of 1 promo pack here. We got a U.S. postage stamp 1 of 1. That is a Franklin D. Roosevelt red 2-cent stamp 1 of 1. So the red Roosevelt 1 of 1 stamp. Again, stamp collectors. That's a really cool piece. Okay, now we're up. That's 38 hits. So again, we're going to have a few extras here. And that's going to be a Beatles 1 of 1 relic. Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr. Vintage 1960s ad with Paul and Ringo. King, I think it's a golfer. But the 1960s 1 of 1 ad there. Beatles ad. Really cool. Girlfriend loves the Beatles, so we've watched a ton of Beatles stuff. She really likes them. And this is a 1 of 1 news relic from the London Gazette. I don't know how old that is. Just says Tuesday, May 29th, but not the year. Oh, wow. King George III news relic. Yeah, that's a really old article there. King George III news relic. Yeah, I'm thinking it's the golfer. That's got to be an old piece of newspaper right there. Alright, that takes us to 40. Next up here we have a Ty Cobb 1 of 1. And that's a Pieces relic. Looks like that's about maybe a biography about Ty Cobb. It's talking about his salary, what he used to make. Definitely is. So we'll go Ty Cobb Pieces 1 of 1. And on top of that, we got another Ty Cobb 1 of 1. And they're both going to be from a book about him. So we're going to go horizontal for this one. And we're going to go vertical for that one. So back-to-back Ty Cobb 1 of 1 pieces. Number 43 here. Got 1 of 1. That's a newspaper article. And that one is as well. It's from the New York Times. Not sure where that one's from. That's going to be John Dillinger and Bugsy Siegel. News relics. So Dillinger and Siegel, news relics. And that is also a 1 of 1. Next up here we got 101. No, that's Buzz Aldrin. Not sure who it is here on the left. It's like an old newspaper article there. Paul Revere and Buzz Aldrin. 101 News relics. You know it's old because they put F's instead of S's. Always like reading those. That's really cool. But a Paul Revere and a Buzz Aldrin dual news relic, 1 of 1. Yeah, I really like that, the Paul Revere one. That's pretty awesome. We have a 101 autograph coming up next. The 45th one. Not sure who the autograph is. We're going to flip it over and look. Alicia Keys. Musician, Alicia Keys. Who wants to say it? There it is, Alicia Keys, 1 of 1 signature. Alright. Isn't she the one that... I was waiting for somebody to say that box is on fire, but I'm not sure that she's the one that sings it. I could be wrong. Well, this is really cool, and I think this is going to be something very valuable. Roy Rogers, 1 of 1 autograph. That's a Jim Mint 5 with a Beckett 9 auto. And that's an original vintage ad with a certified JSA autograph, Roy Rogers. Yeah, I don't know many musical references, but if she's the one that sings it, I should definitely have it. That's an awesome hit right there. Roy Rogers signature. And this is the 47th item, which means we're going to have 7 items to random off, and it's another encased signature. And this one's pretty awesome. It's going to be JSA certified, Roger Staubach. Roger Staubach. Autograph right there. 1 of 1. Certified by JSA. So the 1 of 1 Staubach. So we ended that break with 1 of 1 autographs by Alicia Keys, Roy Rogers, and Roger Staubach. Pretty nice way to end that one. So let's do the random here and see who gets what. We're going to jump you over here. I've got the list of 40 items. Actually 47. Just for suspense, don't you want one of those to come in as the 47th item? So that's what we're randoming off last. that's just Kroll, Steve. So we're gonna random these 5 times. See what comes up where. 4 and 5 gives us the Martin Luther King Jr. on top. Number 40 is the Trump pieces. And all of those autographs are in here somewhere. Alright. Let's scroll down past that so nobody can see what we got here. Oh, can't do that just yet. And now everybody's going to see it because I'm too slow. All right. So, our first random will be for the Pablo Picasso pieces. There we are. Again, after 5, somebody here wins that Picasso pieces card. It'll be the name on top. And 5, so Sky D. I'm going to write these down so I don't have to scroll back up, just in case you guys didn't catch it. So Sky D will get the Picasso pieces. Alright, the next up is the Einstein in the News relic. So after 5, whenever we get to 10, we'll have the winner of that one. There's 9 and 10. Steve P. So Steve gets the Einstein in the News relic. Next up, we got the Paul Revere and Buzz Aldrin 1 of 1. So when we get to 15 here, we'll have the winner of that 1 of 1. And there's 15. Adam M. So Adam M gets the Revere Aldrin 1 of 1. Next up, we got the Picasso Pieces of the Past. Both Picassos get random. So whenever we get to 20, we'll have the winner of the Picasso Pieces of the Past. There's 17, 18, 19, and 20. Adam M again. Alright, next item here. Amelia Earhart in the News. So when we get to 25, we'll have the winner of that one. And 25, John S. gets the Amelia Earhart. Next up is the Hillary Clinton Pieces of the Past. That'll be whenever we get to number 30 here. And that's also John S. John's building his Hillary collection. And our final item is the George W. Bush Pieces of the Past. Random this. Once we get to 35, we'll get the George W. Bush Pieces of the Past. And that is John S. as well. He really wanted that when he got the top 2 there. Alright, so for these ones, Picasso Pieces is going to go to Sky D. Einstein in the News relic is going to go to Steve P. The Paul Revere, Buzz Aldrin 1 of 1, and the Picasso Pieces of the Past both go to Adam M. And the Amelia Earhart in the News, the Hillary Clinton Pieces of the Past, and George W. Bush Pieces of the Past all go to John S. Now let's scroll up and see who else got what in this one. Benjamin B. got the Martin Luther King Jr. Pieces of the Past. Kyle B. got the Robert Kennedy in the News relic. Tom G. with the Buzz Aldrin Pieces of the Past. Joshua V. with the Babe Ruth pieces. Sky D. also got the Roberto Clemente in the News 1 of 1 relic. Justin M. got the Dillinger and Seigel 1 of 1. Joshua V. with the Obama Pieces of the Past. John S. with the Frank Sinatra pieces. Joshua V with the Jesse James in the news relic. Chris E with the Roger Staubach 1/1 cut autograph. Congratulations, Chris. Greg W got the Joe DiMaggio pieces 1/1 limited edition. John S with the Abraham Lincoln in the news relic. Alan W with the Ronald Reagan in the news relic. Kyle B gets a hobby box. Greg W gets the P.T. Barnum in the news relic. Joseph P.O. gets the Herbert Hoover pieces of the past. Tom G gets the Houdini in the news relic. Kyle B gets a second hobby box. So Kyle gets 2 of the hobby boxes. There is a hit in each box. Adam H with the Frank Sinatra in the news. Joseph P.O. gets the Tim Clark 1/1 autograph. Steve P with the Richard Nixon pieces of the past. Gary Jr. with the Barack Obama in the news relic. Joseph P.I. with the Swanwick in the news. Brian A. gets the Alicia Keys 1/1 autograph. Steve P. gets the Ty Cobb pieces 1/1 that was vertical. Gary Jr. gets the Beatles ad 1/1. Really cool. Carter M. will get the 3rd hobby box. Jonathan C. gets the Ty Cobb pieces 1/1 that was horizontal. Adam M. gets the Martin Luther King Jr. pieces of the past 1/1. Kyle B. gets the Eisenhower in the news relic. Chris E. with the Lincoln in the news. Kyle B. gets the Roosevelt red stamp 1/1. That's a really cool one there too. Brian A. with the Ronald Reagan pieces of the past. You got the Nixon pieces of the past, Steve. And the Ty Cobb vertical 1/1. So you did get the Ty Cobb vertical 1/1. We're down here to the Roy Rogers, the ad and autograph 1/1, and that goes to John S. Which one are you more proud of, John, the Hillary or the Roy Rogers? Chris E. gets the Malcolm X in the news relic. John S. also gets the Barack Obama pieces. I believe he got one of those yesterday, too. James W. with the King George III 1/1 news. And that's really cool. That's an old piece of news. Oh, yeah, the Einstein, Steve. I forgot about that one. Ben B. with the Carter pieces of the past. Then Carter M. with the Native American in the news. And Kyle B. gets the Donald Trump pieces. So that's going to do it for the break. I'm going to go back up here and fill these in where you got more. You also got the Einstein in the news. Adam M. got the Revere and the Picasso, if I can find him here. So 2 1/1s for Adam. And then John S. also got the Amelia in the news. Yeah, that's really awesome, John. I like that one. The Hillary pieces of the past. And the George W. Bush pieces of the past. Alright, and that's all of them. Alright, everything's in there. All 47 items. Look for number 5. That's going to be coming up for Friday. My printer can do it. I trust it. Alright guys, thank you all for joining the break. I love these breaks. Again, number 5 will be up for Friday afternoon. So let's fill that one and run a 5th. Thank you all for joining.